What's up everybody, and welcome back to Legit Whiskey Reviews. And today I'll be going over my top 5 whiskeys, bourbons, ryes, etc. that I'm currently drinking. My current go-tos, we shall say. Alright, so having a lot of bottles, I wanted to try something different. So having so many bottles, I have a lot of choices to pick from, and every now and then I get into my like my little rotation where I'm constantly reaching for the same whiskeys, and it changes, but sometimes every month or two, then they start switching out and I go to something else. But right now I just wanted to share with you guys, instead of doing a review, just my top 5 whiskeys in no particular order that I'm just reaching for the most out of all the bottles that I have. I have bottles behind me, I have bottles in front of me, so I have bottles everywhere, and just every now and then I just get on my little rotation of 4 or 5 whiskeys that I'm constantly reaching for. And these are currently my 5 go-to whiskeys that I'm just really like digging right now and I'm constantly reaching for. So I just thought I'd try something different, different for you guys other than a review, and it's just let you guys know what I'm drinking. And if you guys whatever you guys are drinking, just drop a comment and let me know what you guys are currently drinking. It's just cool to go back and forth, and I like going back and forth in the comments. So remember to also hit that subscribe button. That really helps out the channel. All right, so before we get started, what I have in the glass will be towards the end of the video, but this is so good. This is like spicy, it's sweet, it's citrusy, it's buttery. This is delicious. So this is definitely one I'm reaching for a lot, and so delicious. The mouthfeel on it, just the way it coats the palate, just excellent. So this will be the last bottle I show you guys, but it's delicious. All right, so my first bottle that I'm constantly reaching for right now is this Knob Creek single barrel. So this single barrel is 120 proof, and sometimes they vary by age. Sometimes they're 9 years old, sometimes they're a little over 9 years old, 10 years old, sometimes even older for these store picks. So this is a store pick from my local Total Wine, and yeah, so this one here is exactly 10 years old. So yeah, this one is a 10-year-old 120 proof bourbon, and it is around the $50 to $55 mark. I got this for, so an excellent deal, excellent value, and you can never go wrong with Knob Creek, period. But if you guys can find these single barrels in your area, even if they're not store picked, just the value alone for the age and everything you get out of the whiskey, don't go back and not pick this up, because it's definitely one to keep an eye on and just pick up, because you won't be disappointed. So this is the first one I'm been reaching for a lot lately. So the second one I've been reaching for, I've talked about in my channel before, I've reviewed it on my channel before. It's this Sagamore Spirit Rye. This is the double oak. Another one that look at the bottle. So this one I've been reaching for a lot. Sagamore, they do so many different rye products, so many finishes, and this one is the double oak. But when it comes to Sagamore, you can't go wrong with the Sagamore. So this is this one here in particular is 96.6 proof. So not a super high proof, but the flavors that come out of this, just amazing. So a ton of caramel, a ton of vanilla, just a lot of sweet flavors, a lot of marshmallow flavors coming out of this, a lot of oak, sweet oak, just like everything you get out of this for about $55 to $60 in my area. I think it's maybe a little pricier in some other areas, but another excellent choice. You can't go wrong with any Sagamore Spirit. At least I haven't had a bad experience with them, but this double oak is definitely one to pick up if you haven't tried it yet, or if you stay away from ryes. I think this leans more towards a bourbon drinker's rye instead of just a straight rye. It's not as spicy as regular ryes, and it's just more sweet flavors, and like I said, you know, just a lot of sweet flavors. So all right, number 3 on my list, which is one around probably the last month. I picked it up within the last month. I released my reviews about 2 weeks ago on it, and you know, pleasantly surprised. I was blown away by it, especially for the proof. So this is the Tin Cup 10-year American whiskey. So like I said, the reason I was blown away by this is only 84 proof. So this one retails for around the $50 to $60 mark. I don't quite remember, but you know, I have the regular Tin Cup, which I've also reviewed on my channel, and it was okay. It's nothing special. It's nothing, you know, it's just another whiskey, you know. There's nothing wrong with it, but I felt like there wasn't anything special about it. But this one here totally blew me away. And like I said in my review, this will be in the running for my current whiskey, or for the end of the year. It'll be in the running for my top 5 whiskeys of 2022. It'll be in consideration because it's that good. And don't let the proof, that's why I always say try not to let the proof, you know, turn you away from the whiskey. Like only 84 proof, but you definitely get your money's worth in this. It's packed with flavor as much as an 84 proof whiskey can be packed with flavors. Just a ton of cherries on here, a lot of sweet oak, nothing bitter about it, full flavored. Even the finish is about a medium long finish. Just a lot going on here, and definitely one that blew me away and super impressive. So all right, so number 4 on my list, one that I always keep on the shelf, which I don't know about you guys, but lately it's becoming a little harder to find in my area, which it's kind of sad, you know, that's just the state of bourbon nowadays. But definitely one that I always keep on the shelf, even when it's hard to find. I managed to find it, and just an excellent value, and one that whiskey nerds, you know, I'm sure always keep on their shelves as well. So this one here is Rare Breed barrel proof. So this is the Rare Breed, Wild Turkey Rare Breed. All of these come 116.8 proof, so excellent proof, super long finish, spicy, a little bit nutty, not Wild Turkey over the top nuttiness, but there's a little bit of nuttiness. Like I said, spicy, a long finish, tons of vanilla. Just a lot going on, a lot of flavor, and about $45 to $50 in my area. You can't go wrong with this. If you do see it and you haven't tried it, Wild Turkey, most of their products, you can't go wrong with them. Especially, this is one of the best deals in bourbon. This one, along with the single barrel Knob Creeks, I think are excellent values. So finally, what I'm drinking, so good. So the last on my list that I've been going to a lot on my rotation, like I said, I like to keep, or I don't know if I mentioned it, but I like to keep, like, I like my barrel proofs. I usually drink those more towards the weekend, but just if it's the middle of the week and I want to drink something not so heavy that I'm gonna feel the next day, I usually go for lower proof. So I have a mix here, you know, the 84 proof, the 96 proof, so along with the barrel proofs. I just like to have a variety in my rotation. So last on my list that I've been going to a lot is the Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered. This is a newer batch. I've reviewed it on my channel before, not too long ago. This is batch number 135A. It was bottled on February 9th of 2022. And this one is 57.79% ABV and retails anywhere I've seen them. This one I picked up for $60, but they can go all the way to $70 and $80 sometimes. So it really just depends on the store and your area where you pick it up. But this is definitely one to not pass on. Even the small batch, just the regular small batch Smoke Wagon, is also packed with flavor, lots going on. But this one here is a sweet, oaky, spicy, charry, a lot of char notes. Like I said at the beginning, it's mouth coating, just a lot going on, and another excellent value. Anytime I see these on the shelf, I always pick them up because I haven't had a bad batch yet. Even the small batch, like I said, you're always gonna get consistency. I like to see some of the newer batches, how that's gonna pan out, because I know MGP, this is a MGP sourced bourbon, and I know MGP is running out of a lot of high aged bourbons. So that'll be interesting for the newer batches to see what they do. I know they recently came out with the if I didn't mention it, this is from Nevada as well, but they also came out recently with Smoke Wagon the Younger. So it's obviously younger. I think that's where the name comes from, but it's also barrel proof. It's uncut, unfiltered. It's just younger. So if I see that on the shelf, I'm definitely gonna pick it up because I heard good things about that one too, and it's about $20 to $30 cheaper. So there you guys have it. These are currently the 5 whiskeys that are in my rotation. I didn't put them in any particular order, but these are my 5 go-tos that I've been constantly going to for the last maybe month to month and a half. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you guys like my content, remember to smash that like button. Remember to subscribe and keep it legit and do it for the love of whiskey. Cheers.